Hey everyone, Reborn 8 here from R8 Gaming with another driver's side chat. Today I'm going to be talking about a game that actually came out last Friday. Um, that's called Grey Goo. Now, I didn't really know anything about this game. I was, as I'm usually doing, wandering around on the Steam engine looking for new things coming out, and I heard about it, and I started looking at it and it's like, oh, this is an RTS game. And for those of you who don't know what RTS games are, real-time simulation, think of like StarCraft, Command and Conquer, Civilization. So it's real-time simulation. It's constantly going. The game's constantly evolving, you can think of. So it's pretty much the main thing of it is you start off with very limited resources and then you work your way up. So, and a lot of times that comes by gathering resources and building up units. And usually the main objective is to take out your opponent. So in Grey Goo, it's another RTS game like that. It has three different, I guess you could say, factions. One's the humans, then you have the beta, and then the goo. Now, what is goo? What is the goo? Goo is pretty much, it's like nanobots. It seems that their structure is like a organic living organism that, like inorganic living organism, but it consumes things. So it looks like slime, I guess you could say. So I've not gotten that far into the campaign. And the campaign I'm doing the beta. I don't know if they all start off as the beta or right now I'm the beta, so I've done about 5 different missions. I've had contact with the goo and fighting them, and it just looks like a big blob. But most of these games, the structure of them is you build factories, you build refineries, you build things to improve your troops. You have ground troops, you have air troops. But every faction, you go about, they pretty much have the same type of elements, but they're different, So the air unit for the goo would be named different, look differently, and have different abilities than the air unit from the beta or the humans. But all in all, it's a pretty fun game. I've enjoyed it, and it seems to have a pretty good following from people's reviews of it. And like I said, it's only been out since Friday. Some players might have been playing this game for quite some time on a beta. I have no idea. I wasn't involved in that, so this is my first look on the game. But if you've ever played games like StarCraft, very popular from Blizzard, or Command and Conquer, actually this game, I believe some of the programmers from Command and Conquer actually created this game or helped to build this game. But it's interesting. It's the types of games, and it's single player and multiplayer. So with single player, of course, you go out against the computer AI, but then of course what's cool about these games that you can go multiplayer and get engagements against test your skills excuse me, with other people. So if you haven't checked it out, check it out. Just Google Grey Goo game. You'll find their website. It has a very detailed outlining of the different factions, the units, the abilities that they have. But there's a lot of strategy in these games, these real-time strategy games. There's a lot of strategy into deciding when you need to attack, or when do you need to attack, and when you need to defend. Because that's a big part of the game, is attacking and defending. You don't want to build up your sources so much and don't have them expand out. Because when you're put on a map, pretty much, it's called a fog of war. The area that you can't see on the map, until one of your units moves into that area, you don't know what's there. So you kind of want to go out and discover what's out there very quickly, because in the early stages in the game, you're not that advanced, but the enemy isn't advanced either. So if you can go out and recon and possibly find a good spot that you might want to build factories or units in, or an area that you want to build in or just contain, In this game too, it has elevation, which is kind of a cool thing. That means if you have soldiers or units on a higher elevation, they have the advantage of shooting down on lower elevation. So there's a lot of complexity inside the game, but I think they're going off in the right direction here. I'm going to continue to play it. I'll probably put some videos online on the website, R8 Gaming, so you guys get some gameplay action to see what's going on. But, you know, if you've played it, if you thought about playing it, check it out, let me know. That's pretty much it for today's driver side chat. This isn't a really long one, but Grey Goo, check it out. As always, Reborn 8 with R8 Gaming, and brothers and sisters, game on.